Hi there, I'm Sonja Brooke. I'm a serial entrepreneur, meaning that I have actually been an entrepreneur for most of my life, and that's been a life that's been full of luxury. It's been full of excitement, and it's been full of travel. And I've never taken that for granted because I was actually blessed to be the perfect height and a certain look that got me into the modeling world. And once I was in the modeling world, I ended up with a very lucrative contract with the Diamond Company and represented them internationally for a number of years. When I came here to Canada, as an immigrant and as a woman of color, there were very few opportunities. And it really truly worked in my favor because I had no choice but to be an entrepreneur. My only problem is that I didn't have any mentors. And so I had to kind of like rely on who I was, who I am, and what I'd want to do. And that's exactly what I did. So I didn't actually let that stop me, and I didn't actually regret to be the only person of color in the room. So when I came here, knowing that I was a diamond dealer, coming from the diamond industry, I decided to start a diamond company, which is what I did. And so in 2019, something came to me. And it said, you're really the queen of the closet because all of your clients ask you about how you're so organized, how you travel with only one bag, how you get up and you can get ready in a split second. And I said, well, yeah, I've always been in the fashion world and I've always been in the luxury world. So why not combine them? And so I created the Queen of the Closet in 2019. What I didn't know and what a lot of you didn't know was that there was going to be a thing called COVID-19, the pandemic, which came around in 2020. So whilst everybody was closing their offices and out of work, guess what? I was booming on YouTube. I had a YouTube channel, and the only thing I had to do was sit there on camera and tell people what to do, where to put it, how to dress, what makes them look good, and and so forth. So you see, following your true instincts and looking for a mentor if you can find one. And there are a lot of young people now that I am mentoring, thank goodness. And for this reason, I've actually kind of like taken the Queen of the Closet, which is now really established. It started before the pandemic and now it's actually still running. I've noticed that a lot of African nations are literally the inspiration behind a lot of major design labels. So after going to Kenya and seeing and spending a little bit of time there with my daughter, I saw how people took nothing and they made something beautiful from it, and how they used everything that the land had to offer. That brought me to my next quest, and that's called Mama's Got a Brand New Bag. So Mama's Got a Brand New Bag is actually all about repurposed leather, invasive fish skin. So I teamed up with a group of fishermen down in the States, in Florida. And we've actually kind of like created a way to tan a lot of the invasive fish. And when I say invasive, that means the fish that are in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is the kind of fish that jumps up out of the water and knocks you in the face. So it's never a good thing. I mean, I know that you can get a designer bag made out of cow that's grazing some grass, but have you had a bag that's actually made out of something that can jump up and knock you out? Not likely. So this is exactly what I'm doing right now. So once again, it is actually taking sustainability, it's taking something that's being ethically made, and it's also taking regenerative materials and making something beautiful. And once again, when I first started with this, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Working with fish, working with this. I mean, you've gone from diamonds now to the swamp. So it's kind of like, be it in a swamp or not, I follow what is instinctively into me. Well, now people are actually looking at regenerative, meaning we want to use what is already here on this planet in warehouses, in factories that are just discarded. So between a diamond's life, a passion for diamonds, Queen of the Closet, and now Mama's Got a Brand New Bag, it all kind of like comes full circle with my time here in North America as an immigrant, as a woman of color, and sometimes the only one in the room. It speaks volumes to having a clear sense of purpose and believing in who you are at any given time, and not being able to be talked out of what you feel that is intrinsically part of you. So if you've got something in your spirit, in your core, keep it there. Run with it. Try to find a mentor that will actually help it grow. Fan the flames, be the wind beneath your wings, and go for it. You got this.